The health and prosperity of humanity is directly tied with the state of our environment. At least that is what one top environmental scientist said. Joyce Msuya is right. Where there is a well taken care of environment, there is prosperity for humanity. But where there is a destroyed environment, there is chaos. If there is anything special about Kombo South, it is the district's coastline settlements. Sanyang is one of them. A fast-growing town, Sanyang continues to attract people in their thousands, some immigrants, some visitors. But just when you feel like Sanyang is about to realize its full potential in terms of growth, a little-known yet unwelcome guest shows up. That guest is Nesim, a fish meal factory.
Isno da ntol ngadulal be lambale pour gaji be membe isno en common par exactly pour membe tara isno en common ntol lenga lansino dila ntol lenga keteng ntol molono parce que dalta men nanon ko any project abinanum badala akananum on the fisheries supervisor sina anin men mata nyew dogu kenyala ya jibe ko this project le binajang nyine mun nafati yi nyine mu factory dio fana nan nafati yi nga kujama lo ko
Nesim Fish Meal Factory is owned by a Mauritanian businessman, and it is one out of 3 fish meal companies in Kombo South. What these companies do is that they buy vast amounts of raw fish from fishermen and process it into animal feed. The feed is then sent to China. But Nesim is leaving massive environmental imprints on Sanyang. Just about 2 years since it started operations, the activities of this factory have pushed Sanyang's environment to the very edge.
For now, you know, we have made a lot of things, a lot of efforts have been done, but still we are not seeing any changes, any response from the government or from any ministry department. And it's not like that, you know, we don't talk to them or we don't write to them. We do all that. We even make some demonstrations some times ago, but still, you know, there's nothing done about it. As you can see, you know, the place is so dirty.
Sanyang is home to one of the most amazing beaches in the Gambia, Paradise Beach. This beach, until recently, has been popular among tourists from Europe. It has been the real deal for tourists. But with Nesim, it is hard to tell whether this is paradise at all.
This place is supposed to be a paradise since this is the beach that is called Paradise Beach here in Sanyang. But the condition here is quite pathetic. I am squatting right beside a heap. This is a heap of dead fish. As you can see, there is dead fish all over. There is plastic, there are sticks. I see also cold. The people here are telling me this is the condition here, and they are pointing a finger of blame at Nesim Fish Meal Factory, which is just within earshot of where I am right now.
It is not only Sanyang's beach that is being threatened by the activities of Nesim Fish Meal Factory. It would appear that livelihoods of an entire settlement are now at risk as a result of Nesim's operations. Farmlands some kilometers away from the factory, located on the beach of Sanyang, are also being destroyed as a result of the fish meal factory's activities.
Selo an kasara ngina mfana so kasara kilung nka tole menton yele ya tole fana wonyo kali yeje katikine mfanya ne be kasara.
The women gardeners are complaining of insects invading their farms, and they link this to the activities of Nesim, such as indiscriminate dumping of fish.
Atumbo fango sa mfanya ngata jana fa ha tumbole kana ne japita kando aband ya jiye be saba
adu nyew men sunko
ayo sunko le ka tun tole wasangere mbijawo bi nyim woni ya sota jawo ntole man kala sotono sangol wo sanga ka fesa de man bangi sa dun ngi nawo tumbo bi do janko ma bodo janko ta kay ntole wo tumbo le kan tole bayta ma je wulo bebe kidere
ntol ki balsa ntol kana nkasi da mai ndini na mol ni wona ta jibon ka so mandado yese to da mako to japur ni kamal na fifa min bijam e kana bula manto.
Fish meal production in Sanyang has led to a new rise in illegal fishing activities. Some of the fishermen who sell fish to Nisim are so greedy they most of the time come with vast amounts of juvenile fish. These fish end up being buried in mass graves such as this one.
So I have bumped into a mass grave. This is a pit where fish, juvenile fish, some of the fish that the company Nisim would catch, but they wouldn't need this fish because the fish are so small. This is the pit, is one of the pits that they dug here where this fish was buried. It is a big pit, and then the activists or the environmentalists here are telling me this is one out of a number of pits that have been dug here to bury this fish that they do not really need.
Tourism is akin to foot and mouth disease. Experiences of visitors, both bad and good, can impact any tourism development effort. And the news of obnoxious, foul and fetid odor oozing from Nisim factory will not help the tourism development initiatives of investors like Lamin Jaula.
Thank God they are not operating while we speak. If they are operating, you would not have been able to continue your interview on this beach because of the smell.
So you mean it's that bad?
It is so bad. Some people will order their food. When this factory starts operating and the smell starts coming here, they leave their food with us and go away. Some people will book into our rooms. As soon as this factory will start operating, 1 o'clock you will see some of our guests pack their belongings, they pack their bags and say, bye-bye, we cannot stay in this smell. Economically, as we said, as we have seen, tourists who are aware of the pollution by this factory, the air, the land and sea pollution by this factory on this beach, are not coming back to this beach anymore. Having had the experience, they also took the opportunity to tell the whole world, with the help of the internet, that Sanyang Beach is a no-go area, which has always been the paradise beach of Gambia.
A significant number of youth are also involved in Sanyang's hospitality landscape. Widely referred to as bumsters, these youths are apprehensive of the pressed days ahead in the tourism business if Nisim continues to be given the carte blanche to operate without giving two hoots to the environmental impact of their activities.
This is my bike. Somebody trust me and give me bikes to make living, you know, for both of us. But now it's not happening. Before I used to work 20,000 a day.
Now people are not coming?
Yes, now sometimes whole day, 3 days, I don't work even $1.
So me, I am speaking in the media from my heart. I'm not against in this, I'm not against in that. But what is got to be is, this place have to be stopped. It's not favoring us. It's not a good thing. You understand what I mean? I don't know how it comes. But I can only tell the government that when they can try and help us, by the grace of Allah, by the grace of Muhammad, by the grace of Sallallahu Ta'ala Alaihi Wasallam, unto all what we believe, let one person not spoil all the village.
Taxi drivers have also not been spared.
Actually, I'm a taxi driver. I drive, I'm in Senegambia area car park. So I used to bring tourists here. But I can say a long time, I've never been here.
Why? Why is that?
Because of the things now, the smell in here, the tourists are complaining here. They say this place, you get different smell they don't understand.
Back to the village, there is a chorus of condemnations of the operations of Nisim. Voices of anger and frustration are commonplace, and last year, some members of the community took to the streets to protest.
Our faces even the animals. Take it out from the We don't want it there. We don't want the fish meal factory there. Take it out from the place. thousands of youth of Gambians can work there. But we don't like this type of factory. We should know that when you are sitting, you cannot even get a good breath. You cannot get a good breath. This mill company is shut down, closed. We don't want treatment plant. We don't want any other plant. That we want the plant, the only plant that will satisfy us. Let the government realize that we want this company to go.
The protest could not yield any long-term tangible result. And while NISIM, as a result, shut down its operations, but not for long.
Factory has even not met a single requirement. As you can see right now, the disposal pipe is inside the sea. And what they are putting in the sea, we don't know. And we even just told them that if a role is like the disposal is a good waste, they can even, just, pour on the ground so that, our moms or our fathers who are working on the gardens can use it and put it in their gardens. But it's not done. So it seems like, there is something behind this.
It is evident local residents are counting their cost in almost all sectors of the local economy.
I could do manendile, I do manendile. Because I think the price may also be sanola. Yake keso roya sama market mo fana ya sebulu, fana da wa fiduma. Atina da wala price nyinga increase me no soto yel.
But what those tourists who want to spend their time on the beach and by the sea have to say about the state of Sanyang's beach?
The problem's really the smell, the debris on the beach. Locals don't want to come down anymore. Tourists. Basically, Paradise Beach shouldn't look like Paradise Beach.
Paradise Beach means paradise. We come here because we love the beach, but the seaweed, the plastic, just all the refuge in the ocean, it puts people off.
So, what have the Gambian authorities so far done to bring about understanding between the community of Sanyang and NISIM fish meal factory?
As far as I know, the Ministry of Environment, particularly the National Environment Agency, they have been going there continuously monitoring and making sure that, they comply in terms of environmental standards.
But according to locals, none of the visits to the community by officials has succeeded in bringing about a desired result.
A lot of efforts have been done, but still we are not seeing any changes, any response from the government or from any ministry department. The government also has to make a follow-up, but you don't see them here. You just only see them when it's time maybe to come and collect something, so whatsoever, I don't know.
NISIM is accused by environmentalists of dumping thousands of liters of highly arsenic acid into the ocean. And after receiving this and many more allegations of government's perceived nonchalant disposition towards the cause of the locals, we went to the Ministry of Environment, but an official referred us to the Ministry of Fisheries. The official said it was the Ministry of Fisheries that granted a license to NISIM, and so it was the right government agency to speak to about the issue.
There are procedures that one has to follow, or investors must follow, which will lead them eventually to investing in the fisheries sector, because industrial fisheries is legislated. This is what people must understand. It is legislated. This company submitted a proposal which was appraised by the Department of Fisheries to find out its technical and financial viability. Of course, including its socio-cultural acceptance, because socio-culturally it has to be acceptable. This was done, and then it was approved, and the Honorable Minister granted approval. But this was during the Second Republic.
The Fisheries Permanent Secretary does agree fish meal production comes with environmental consequences such as air pollution.
You go to Tanje, you have the odor. Not only the odor, but the smoke being generated from the artisanal operations. People are not complaining of that. Okay? People are complaining of the smell. I told you the technologies are different. This thing, you burn it, so it has to give out odor. Even for fresh and frozen, if you don't take the necessary handling and care, it will give out odor, and this odor is not desirable. But this is but you cannot do. You cannot stop this odor. You can minimize it by improving the standards.
Back in Sanyang, we tried to talk to NISIM officials, but to no avail.
Where's the manager?
How's it going? I'm Lamin Jan, editor of the Father Network. How are you?
Hello,
You all right? Good. So we're here to do some investigation with regard to some of the environmental issues that have been raised. The manager is not here. Okay.
Sanyang is in a serious environmental crisis, and whether there is any hope at all for recovery is anybody's guess, at least according to what we have seen.